Most people think they've got New Jersey figured out. Traffic, diners, and a few mob jokes. But step past the cliches, and you'll find a state where beaches meet mountains and legends still walk the woods. So buckle up. 50 stops, one unforgettable ride through the Garden State. Fact 50. The Peak and the Shore. Up north in Sussex County stands High Point, the top of New Jersey at 1,803 feet. There's even a granite monument watching over 3 states. A 2-hour drive south, and you're touching the Atlantic, staring at the lowest point of the state, sea level. Only Jersey lets you go from hiking boots to flip-flops before lunch. Fact 49. The state with no countryside. Every one of New Jersey's 21 counties is officially classified as urban, even the ones full of trees and horses. So technically there's no rural Jersey, just different flavors of city with forests sprinkled in. Fact 48. The densest state in America. 9.2 million people packed into less than 8,000 square miles. That's roughly 1,200 people per square mile. If the entire US had Jersey's density, we'd be 4 billion strong, and no one would ever find parking again. Fact 47. Birthplace of the boardwalk. Atlantic City built the first boardwalk back in 1870, just to keep sand out of hotel lobbies. Now it stretches nearly 6 miles and hums with neon, music, and the smell of fried dough. One man's cleaning solution became America's summer tradition. Fact 46. The Pine Barrens. 1 million acres of wilderness in the most crowded state in the country. The Pine Barrens are sandy, eerie, and full of myths. Cranberry bogs, abandoned villages, and a certain winged creature that still makes locals glance over their shoulders. Fact 45. Ellis Island, mostly, belongs to Jersey. Everyone assumes it's New York's territory, but the Supreme Court ruled that about 90% of Ellis Island sits in New Jersey, which means millions of immigrants technically entered America through the Garden State first. Fact 44. The tallest water tower on Earth. Drive through Union Township and look up. That UFO-shaped giant is the Union Water Sphere. 212 feet of pure Jersey engineering, proudly hydrating generations and confusing tourists since forever. Fact 43. The Delaware Water Gap. Where the Delaware River slices through the Appalachians, you get misty cliffs, roaring rapids, and views that make you forget you're still in Jersey. Locals call it the Grand Canyon of the East. Smaller, greener, and blessed with better diners nearby. Fact 42. America's oldest beach town. Cape May has been welcoming vacationers since the 1700s, long before beach towels and boardwalk arcades were even a thing. Wealthy families from Philadelphia would travel for days by carriage just to breathe its ocean air and escape the summer heat. Fact 41. Batstow Village. Deep in Wharton State Forest lies Batstow, an iron-making town abandoned in the 1800s and frozen in time. Wooden mills, creaky houses, empty streets, like history pressed pause. Fact 40. The Parkway that never sleeps. The Garden State Parkway runs 172 miles from top to bottom. Nearly 1 million cars a day, each one merging with equal parts hope and fury. It's more than a highway. It's a moving ecosystem of coffee cups and Bruce Springsteen playlists. Fact 39. The Beamerville Volcano. Yes, New Jersey had one. It last erupted 440 million years ago, but geologists can still trace the lava flow. Today, it's just a peaceful hill, proving even volcanoes retire here. Fact 38. Lake Hopatcong. The state's largest freshwater lake spans roughly 4 square miles of pure summer energy. Back in the early 1900s, Lake Hopatcong was where New York's elite escaped the city. Fact 37. 2 rivers, 1 identity. The Delaware shapes the west, the Hudson defines the east. Between them, New Jersey exists, a bridge between wild nature and skyscraper ambition. Fact 36. Dinosaurs of Haddonfield. In 1858, workers dug up bones that changed science. The Hadrosaurus folki, one of the first nearly complete dinosaur skeletons ever found. It proved dinos weren't myths, and it happened right in Jersey soil. Fact 35. The Meadowlands. Half swamp, half skyline. 1 minute you're watching bald eagles, the next you're tailgating at MetLife Stadium. It's a mashup of industry and wilderness that somehow works, like nature and New York had a baby and named it Jersey. Fact 34. Horses everywhere. More horses per square mile than any other state. Racing, breeding, dressage, they're everywhere. You could grab coffee, see a Ferrari, and pass a stable in the same 10-minute drive. Fact 33. The The portal of Ong's Hat. Hidden in the pines, Ong's Hat is the ghost of a ghost town. Legend says scientists there opened a portal to another dimension. Today it's just empty dirt roads and endless Reddit theories. Fact 32, a short but legendary coastline, only 130 miles long, yet packed with iconic beaches, Wildwood, Asbury Park, Seaside Heights. Each one a different personality, all sharing the same salt breeze and pizza grease. Fact 31, America's melting pot. Over 20% of residents were born abroad, and more than 150 languages echo through the towns. In one street you can find empanadas, kimchi, shawarma, and cannoli, a world tour for lunch. Fact 30, the first drive-in theater. Camden, 1933. A guy was tired of cramped theater seats and decided movies should come with steering wheels. The world's first drive-in was born, classic Jersey innovation through mild annoyance. Fact 29, the Oyster Empire. In the 1800s, Delaware Bay's oyster beds fed half of America. Today, smaller fleets still haul in the salty, sweet shellfish that built entire coastal towns. Fact 28, Newark Liberty Airport. Opened in 1928, it's one of America's oldest commercial airports. It helped pioneer air travel long before jet bridges and TSA lines. The view might be fuel tanks, but history took off here. Fact 27, the diner capital of the world. 500-plus diners, all serving pancakes at midnight. Stainless steel exteriors, spinning stools, and waitresses who call you "on." Every Jersey local has a favorite, and will fight you about it. Fact 26, the Wawayanda Mountains. Ancient volcanic ridges now softened by time. In fall, their forests ignite with color, turning hikes into slow-motion postcards. Proof that the state can do peace just as well as chaos. Fact 25, birds of the Meadowlands. More than 260 species nest here, from snowy egrets to bald eagles. They soar over warehouses and football fans, blissfully unaware of both. Fact 24, the Palisades. Sheer basalt cliffs rising up to 540 feet along the Hudson. At sunset, they burn orange, turning the skyline into artwork. Manhattan gets the spotlight. Jersey gets the panorama. Fact 23, the Delaware and Raritan Canal. 70 miles of hand-dug waterways once moved coal and freight. Now they're peaceful trails for cyclists and kayakers. Where mules once hauled barges, joggers haul themselves. Fact 22, Sandy Hook Lighthouse, built in 1764 and still shining every night. The oldest working lighthouse in America. Storms, wars, centuries. It's seen them all and just keeps blinking. Fact 21, Crossroads of the Revolution. More battles of the Revolutionary War happened here than in any other state. Washington's army marched across these fields, turning farmland into freedom's front line. Fact 20, the Pine Barrens' bizarre ecosystem. Carnivorous plants, rare orchids, and forests that thrive in acidic sand. It's like Mother Nature went rogue and started experimenting. Fact 19, the Jersey Devil. Born in legend, raised in fear, a winged creature said to haunt the pines since the 1700s. People still claim to hear screams echoing through the trees. Jersey calls it folklore. Outsiders call it a reason to stay on the highway. Fact 18, the Great Falls of Patterson, a 77-foot waterfall roaring right through the city. Hamilton saw it and imagined industry, America's first planned manufacturing town. Today, it's Instagram gold. Fact 17, Atlantic City's big bet. The 1970s legalization of casinos turned this beach town into a neon empire. It's glitzy, chaotic, and unapologetically Jersey. Half dream, half hangover. Fact 16, Liberty State Park. Stand here and you'll see the Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island, and the Manhattan skyline, all framed by Jersey. Locals say it's the best view money can't buy. Fact 15, Princeton Battlefield. January 1777. Washington's troops pull off a surprise victory here. Today it's peaceful meadows, but history still hums beneath the grass. Fact 14, the Great Bird Feast. Every spring, millions of shorebirds descend on Delaware Bay to devour horseshoe crab eggs. It's one of the planet's largest migrations, a feast older than cities. Fact 13, Delaware River towns. Lambertville and New Hope mirror each other across the river, art galleries, bridges, and cobblestones. It's the romantic side of Jersey no one puts in movies. Fact 12, Princeton University. Founded in 1746, Its Gothic arches look straight out of Oxford. Even if you never cracked a textbook, you'll want to stroll the campus just to feel smarter. Fact 11. Newark Bay. The industrial heart that keeps the East Coast running, cranes, tugboats, and tankers moving goods day and night. It's not pretty, but it's powerful. Fact 10. Wildwood's neon glow. A beach town permanently stuck in the 1950s, retro motels, pastel lights, and doo-wop dreams. It's nostalgia wrapped in SPF 50. Fact 9. The Delaware Bay tides. 7-foot swings between high and low tide shape the shoreline daily. Fishermen read the moon like a schedule, nature's own clockwork. Fact 8. Barnegat Bay. A shallow bay behind the Barrier Islands, home to crabs, clams, and seagrass nurseries. It's where the ocean's next generation learns to swim. Fact 7. Palmyra Cove. Just minutes from Philadelphia, this wetland preserve is pure quiet. Owls, reeds, and reflection pools. It's the soft-spoken side of Jersey. Fact 6. Long Beach Island. 18 miles of beaches, lighthouses, and surf shops. Locals call it LBI. Outsiders call it paradise after their first boardwalk ice cream. Fact 5. Ghost towns of the Pines. Dozens of 19th century villages swallowed by forest. Glassworks, iron forges, churches. Only chimneys and whispers remain. Fact 4. Islands of the Delaware. Tiny green dots scattered along the river, once trading posts, now bird sanctuaries. Blink and you'll miss them, or paddle past and find peace. Fact 3. The Highlands. Rolling forests that supply drinking water to half the state. Every drop from your faucet likely started as rain right here. Fact 2. The Barrier Islands. These sandy chains guard the mainland from storms. Fact 1. The Garden State Legacy. The nickname isn't hype. Jersey soil grows legendary tomatoes, cranberries, and blueberries. Farmers markets here are basically flavor museums. One bite, and you get it. Drop it in the comments. And if you love discovering hidden corners of the world, you know what to do. Hit that button, stick around, and keep exploring.